So let's watch a bit of this. You know this one. Let's learn about MegaMan.
He had obstacles to overcome.
And they said, there's no way this will sell.
But the rewards were great.
If they didn't have MegaMan, I don't even know how they'd be surviving today, honestly.
Learn the secrets behind his power.
It's about one thing. And it's always about one thing, blasting.
It's a huge cast of characters that any kid can enjoy.
Everybody loves MegaMan.
And meet Inafune, the man behind the Mega.
I had no idea my luck would go this well, that this character would be this great and last this long. So yes, it was a huge surprise for me.
It's not really dark at all now.
In 1984, a Japanese video game company named Capcom hits its stride in the arcade scene with popular hits, including 1942.
Okay. Is there a better version?
Like every
and tell the zombies they're blocked too.
Becoming very popular.
Way better.
With
Right. Better quality.
In 1984, a Japanese video game company named Capcom hits its stride in the arcade scene with popular hits, including 1942 and Gunsmoke. Their success allows them to expand, and a young artist named Keiji Inafune is hired.
I've always liked drawing pictures. From a long time ago, I've always wanted to be an illustrator. Just about at the time that I had graduated, video gaming companies were becoming very popular, and they had always wanted young, talented artists. And it was a good chance for me to break out, get into a company, and prove myself. So it just happened to be the right timing for me to be an illustrator.
Inafune goes to work on Capcom's newest arcade game.
The very, very first project I ever did was an arcade game called Street Fighter.
It's like little known game called Street Fighter. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Then after that, when we were doing the project, they said, we're working on a new title for the home consumer division, and we'd like you to participate in that. So it was at that time I joined the MegaMan project.
And the hunt for the hero turns personal.
A lot of the character design for MegaMan is based upon some of the Japanese cartoons that I saw when I was a child. I've always liked the images and the art, and when I was making this game, it was kind of like a going back to my roots, going back to my childhood when I designed it. It was very fun to design that character.
And that character needs a name.
Before it was Rockman,
Mighty Kid.
it was originally going to be Mighty Kid, or
Knuckle Kid.
This is how we were doing the package.
Fist
So we
Man.
decided on Rockman. And in the end, it did become the States MegaMan.
There you go, man.
Actually, it's not a rock like a stone or a pebble. That was not where the name Rockman comes from. It comes from rock and roll.
Fuck yeah.
There's also another character named Roll. When I first designed the character, I had rock and roll in mind. For me, Rockman, or MegaMan, has always been a game that's been designed with music in mind. Music's always been a very important part of the series. This is MegaMan 1, all the original bosses that I drew with my own two hands. When I look at it now, I think, man, I really wasn't that good, was I?
Man, I'm fucking shit.
With the characters and story in place, it's time to rock and roll.
Basically, when you think about it, there's not something in the world that is just stronger than everybody else. Almost everything has something it's stronger than and something that it's weaker to. Sort of like in scissors, rock, and paper. Scissors will beat paper, but it loses to the rock. Paper will beat the rock, but it loses to the scissors. So that's how the MegaMan weapons work.
There's no way he said rock, paper, scissors. He probably said, what's it called? Jump and go or whatever. Jump and go, whatever the hell they call it there.
Well, the whole idea behind Mega Man was you defeat one boss, and then you go to the next boss by using the weapon you just gained.
They also give players a new kind of freedom.
The original Mega Man game was interesting because it was one of the first games that allowed
Yes,
you to choose
Rochambeau.
what level you played first. It was a linear platform game like a lot of other platform games, but you had a lot of freedom up front to choose the path that you wanted to take through the game.
Yes,
With
it's
Mega
random
Man, they were
stoner.
giving the player something to look forward to, an element of strategy, which most games back then really didn't have.
Once the game is finished, Inafune
Rob, rebuttal. I'll play it again. I'll put quotes on so you can see. Rebuttal.
Platform games, but you had a lot of freedom up front to choose the path that you wanted to take through the game.
With Mega
is fine.
Man, they were giving the player something
Yeah.
to look forward to,
Okay.
an element of strategy, which most games back then really didn't have.
Damn. Damn. Element of strategy, which most games back then just really didn't have. Damn.
Once the game is finished, Inafune has to face his own bosses.
After we got the game done, we took it over to sales. And we said, look, we got the game done, this is what it's like. And they said, there's no way this will sell.
Bro, this shit
So I was really
sucks.
disappointed, of course. I was like, well, I tried my best, my hardest, really, really worked hard at it, and it didn't work out.
Capcom
Everything's
decides to
correct.
release the game in Japan in a limited amount. Surprising everyone, the game catches on in Japan. Capcom decides to bring the little robot to America. Before they cross cultures, they make a few changes.
It had some of the worst box art in the history of video games. It doesn't look anything near
This fucking song.
the Mega Man that we see today.
The box art for the first Mega Man game in the US was done very quickly. The president of Capcom US said to his marketing guy, you know, we need a cover done tomorrow. And he went out and got a friend of his to do it in like 6 hours.
Why is it a
And that's the
horror
reason
movie?
why it turned out so bad.
They had some 45-year-old guy with a strange-looking weapon.
Despite the cover, word begins to spread. And sales of Mega Man begin to gain momentum.
The first Mega Man was
Damn, Fruits Basket is the most like, you already gave up? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's impossible. Why not just, like, try to make it something else then? The thing with ROM hacks is, like, you can come in with, like, an idea, but because there's so many limitations, either because of engine or console or space, a lot of ROM hacks come down to, like, modifying your idea to make it work. You know what I mean? But yeah, your original idea might be impossible, but why not, like, try it, you know, something that will work? Or a smaller idea of the idea.
indeed a sleeper hit. Word of mouth really caught on with the Mega Man.
The Mega Man team
That's the part I'm confused by. You're so obsessed by the sprite part. But what about, like, the actual hack being good part? Or, like, the gameplay? Or, like, the maps? Or, like, the dialogue? Or the music? Or, like, the parts that actually kind of matter?
begins to work on the sequel, but this time with a little extra help.
This was an illustration used in a poster which said, we are waiting for everyone's ideas for new enemies.
There was a contest in Nintendo Power where kids could create robot monsters for the game.
When the sequel arrives in America in 1989, there's already a captive audience ready to face the evil Dr. Wily.
If I were to have to throw out one
Someone's not looking up for the rest. So why bother? What kind of quitter-ass attitude is that? Damn, you're never gonna make a game then. Jeez. I'm sorry to say this, but, like, making a game, whether it's a regular game or a commercial game or ROM hack or whatever, is basically like, I want to do idea. Oh shit, idea may or may not work depending on whatever factor. Okay, how do I make it work? Okay, next idea. How do I make it work? Okay, next idea. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, I have to go back. Oh, I just deleted the entire fucking level. Okay, I gotta go back. Okay, now I gotta... It's like, it's basically just constant problem solving. Like, literally game design isn't like, I'm super smart and I got it all figured out. It's like, what the fuck am I doing at every step of the way? So basically, you make something that's good, kinda, maybe, if you're lucky. Especially your first time is probably not gonna be that good, honestly. But it'll be good, like, in the sense of, like, creative good. So I think you're trying to make, like, your magnum opus a hack first. Like the first hack I ever made, I just made a vanilla hack. Like I just wanted to make a hack that like worked with the original assets. Just because I'm like, what the fuck am I even doing? But yeah, like it's the thing is like it doesn't, but it's like it doesn't work in like a chronological way. It's not like, okay, step 1, make the graphics. Step 2, make the animations. It's like, unless you have like a team or something, but usually it's like all these like 20 different jobs and you have to do like a little bit of each one basically. And so like one path might be a lot easier than the other. And then like, if something doesn't work, it's like, and yeah, like I said, like the original hack idea might not work at all. And so like, fuck that idea. But you could still make something else. You know what I mean? Or like a version with Mario as the star or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter that much. Like I said, there's so many ways you could problem solve, and that's literally what game design is. It's just problem solving. I don't know. It bugs me that you're just like, well, I ran into a singular problem, and now, fuck it all. It's like, like that's, you know, there's gonna be a lot more problems than just that during this, right?
Single Mega Man.
That's for any game.
I really liked. I guess
not just
it would be
RPG.
Mega Man 2. It was probably the one game where I really felt that I had put in 100% of everything that I was aiming for. Out of all the games I've made, one of the best ones. I really liked it.
So Mega Man 2 is his favorite?
The potential
Damn.
of the game throws their weight behind the series.
I was happy said 3, but I guess it was 2.
When we made the first Mega Man, you're always limited by memory, how much space you have on the cartridges, and we had tons of characters that we had created.
I think I'm just using Will as an excuse, but that's all I'm saying. Again, if he says it doesn't work, yes, it doesn't work. So then again, what's the new idea then? What's idea 2? You didn't just come in with like plan A and only plan A and there's only plan A, right? That's literally not how this works. I hate to break it to you. Again, unless you're like some god tier level programmer, which wouldn't happen for like another like 10 years or whatever.
That we all wanted to fit in the first game that we couldn't. So all the characters that were left over, we decided to put in number 2. A lot of the characters became.
I'm saying, why can't your first hack just not
colorful.
worry about the graphics?
We're a lot prettier.
Or like not as intense
graphically. A lot
graphically.
of things that we couldn't do in the first one.
The game is popular, selling more copies than the original and ensuring that the Blue Bomber will return.
Mega Man and Street Fighter came out around the same time.
Yeah, that must be some
They're
weird setting because it
responsible
looks
for,
normal
Capcom.
here.
They branded Capcom. They made them a company to be reckoned with. People didn't really know Capcom as a brand until, Mega Man came shooting.
With the success of 2 Mega Man games, Capcom rushes to release number 3.
When Mega Man 1 and 2 and 3 hit, it was huge. I mean, they kept coming out in progression. Like, it was, one after the other after the other. Capcom didn't waste any time. They might not have known they had a hit on their hands, but once they did, it was immediate.
Mega Man is on a roll, but Capcom's next move will be a frustrating one.
Are we getting commercials? We're getting commercials?
New Q horsepower is here, and no leading synthetic
Yo!
oil delivers more power than Q horsepower.
Is anybody gonna like a sick commercial?
Unleash all your
Bro,
horses.
give me a good like 2000s commercial. Come on.
Yeah.
Give me a good 2000s commercial.
Got
Come on.
rumbling hunger. Shut it up with the new barbecue bacon tender crisp, the most powerful sandwich in its class from Burger King.
When old enemies return, a new order is born.
We need someone to teach us how to defend ourselves.
And the fate of their world will be decided.
Oh shit!
Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Rated PG-13.
Oh shit! Oh my god, it's in theaters!
Aloha! Because
Hubba
Hubba Bubba might
Bubba!
be hooking you up with a
Oh,
Hawaiian
shit!
Island adventure. I'm talking 5 days. You and 4 Gus doing all wild and crazy island adventure stuff. Grab a pack of your favorite Hubba Bubba, get the key code, and log on to hubbabubba.com to enter. Get your parents' permission first.
Well, like I said, it's game design is basically just problem solving over and 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 reiterating, like making something going, wow, this fucking sucks, and then throwing it out. There's a lot of that as well. Like I said, I feel like because you're so new to this, so you're like, you think you're just gonna like perfect first try, like that's not gonna happen. I hate to break it to you. I said, it could be for a variety of reasons. Whether it's like technical reason, like the engine can't literally do it, Like the sprites don't fit or whatever. Like sometimes there's shit outside of your control. And 1000% Will can tell you about that.
For my settlement was the right thing to do. But life has a way of
Where he wanted to do one idea, but then it couldn't work, so he tried to do like idea B, which became idea C, which then became idea D. But then it allowed him to do idea A, because he figured out through doing the other ideas, he could do some other method that make the idea 2735 work. It's basically just this big web of shit that you're just gonna get into with yourself. So write it down or something. Or just like keep it mentally in your brain. Bro, how many commercials, man? Bro!
You think you've got what it takes to be a ninja warrior?
Yo, the show is sick.
Please. Show us your stuff for a chance to become a real ninja warrior. Break out the cam, bust out your moves, and you could win a trip to Japan for a chance to compete in G4's American Ninja Challenge.
What?
Visit G4TV.com
Before it became lame.
for complete rules and entry requirements.
This is the Super Nintendo, and
Rules else because
in 1991, Nintendo releases the Super Nintendo, an updated version of their aging console system. With the arrival of better graphics and
the show.
Classic 8-bit games are given new life in a 16-bit world. But one character is nowhere to be seen.
I think they continued to do Mega Man games for the NES because, first of all, it was easy to do. It was inexpensive for them to develop additional Mega Man games.
Reuse technology.
All 6 of the Mega Man games for the NES use the same character animation. They have different music, different backgrounds, different enemies, different things to do, but it's basically the same engine.
Yeah, let's find on my
They got it right the first time, and they just continued to do it.
They didn't want to mess with the formula. Capcom's famous for not messing with a good thing, and at the time, Mega Man 2 had done outrageous numbers, and 3 did fairly well, and they figured, you know, why mess with a good thing?
Mega Man 4 blasts its way onto shelves in 1991. However, many people are beginning to move on to the newer system, leaving the Blue Bomber with a shrinking fan base.
Except for Rob.
Mega Man 5 is released in 1992.
I was 1 year old.
And Mega Man 6 hits the shelves a year later with little fanfare. The future looks bleak for the little robot.
Was it actually this bad?
But in true video game style, he's about to get another life. By 1994, Capcom has quite a bit of experience making games for the Super Nintendo. They know that they will have to do more than just re-release older games on the new system. Mega Man needs a makeover.
Instead, they decided to re-release the games for the Sega Genesis.
I guess with every system you have to have some sort of major evolution because graphically you can do so much more. The cool thing about Mega Man is he didn't go into 3D because you couldn't really quite yet, so instead what Capcom did was just give him a makeover and make him Mega Man X.
Using elements of the original series, Capcom's designers add new moves.
They don't show... I'm sorry. What is this montage? They added new moves. We are gonna show none of them.
And new characters to give gamers a different experience.
Yeah, the Mega Man X series was very different from the originals. It still had the same type of gameplay. The character was similar, but it took place in a different time frame. The Mega Man X games are harder.
Are they?
I tend to not like the Mega Man X series, mainly because it's really hard. I feel
Who's
like
this
breaking
bitch
my
man?
controller when I play them.
They're much more serious in tone. The boss characters in the original Mega Man games are a little more comical and lighthearted and more colorful. The Mega Man X characters are hard and metallic, and the games are, some of those games are brutally difficult.
Can these guys describe Mega Man X without using the words hard or difficult? Like, can you say literally anything about the game at all besides, oh, it's really hard. Oh, yeah, it's really difficult. Really hard.
Yet the game finds its fans.
So it was this really cool techno quality to Mega Man.
What?
It was really neat. Like, all the bosses were a lot more extravagant.
This guy's not a hater. This guy
All
gets
the
it.
sprites were a lot more colorful. Instead
This
of the
guy
basic
gets it.
plain man, you had like mantises and peacocks and all these really extravagant creatures and bosses that you really didn't expect in the Mega Man universe. But when they make a flamingo robotic, it's cool for some reason. Dr. Wily knew what he was doing.
There's like 13 things with that sentence that guy just said that makes me mad. Number 1, Dr. Wily was... I mean, besides the Dr. Wily fuck up there, I like how his stuff contradicts the guys who talked before where they're like, it's not colorful at all. And he's like, it's so colorful. But I like how he's like, man, they're doing this crazy shit, like having like peacocks and shit. I'm like, isn't there like a peacock in Mega Man 5 or some shit? Like, there's tons of birds and shit. Like, what?
Mega Man X arrives in stores in 1994.
We go, man, to turn animals robotic.
And Mega Man fans
always have.
take notice. Mega Man's popularity is on the rise, and Capcom releases 2 games only a few months apart, Mega Man X2 and Mega Man 7.
Why?
For the first time, Capcom allows 2 separate
So
series to
close.
continue simultaneously, both the X series and the Classic series.
It got to a point where there was just a new Mega Man game coming out practically every year.
More than
I don't
one.
know if everybody was on top of that and was just continuing to buy all the Mega Man games, but the fact that there was a steady stream of games with that character in it really guaranteed that he would continue to be successful even when the newer systems started to come out.
Mega Man X3 arrives in stores less than a year later, but once again, the video game landscape is changing, and Mega Man will soon find himself homeless. By 1990...
Here's Mega Man smoking crack in the back alley after not being able to find work for the last
37, Nintendo has retired their Super Nintendo, and Sony's PlayStation is sending
That is true,
shockwaves
Rob.
through the industry. But Sony isn't exactly embracing Mega Man with open arms.
I don't know if Sony's ever spoken about this policy on the record, but it's pretty well known that in the early days of the PlayStation, they really wanted to differentiate the PlayStation hardware from everything else that had come before it.
Nintendo.
And what that meant in a nutshell was 3D games as opposed to 2D games.
Sony does not like 2D games.
They still really don't.
It was important for Capcom to continue its formula of what worked, and 2D was what worked for them. So they originally did not want to do much for PlayStation because Sony did not want them to do anything for them.
When Capcom approached them with Mega Man for the PlayStation in the US, and Sony shot him down.
Capcom still moves ahead, and
They're
to
like, we're
mark
just
the
gonna go to
10th
Sega
anniversary
Saturn.
of the Blue Bomber, they
You dumb
decided to
fucks.
release Mega Man 8, an update for the Classic series for the Sega Saturn. Fearing the competition, Sony also agrees to release the game. But they have a condition.
And Sony insisted that the PlayStation version of Mega Man 8 have something different, special, additional, that the Saturn version didn't have. They ended up including a commemorative booklet that showed all the different boss characters from various Mega Man games, just so that Sony could say, hey, the PlayStation version's got something the Saturn version doesn't have.
But the part that makes me laugh so hard about this is that they were like, yeah, we'll give you your little shitty ass art book, and we'll just add like 2 bosses like a stage on the Saturn version. Get fucked.
Mega Man finally arrives on Sony's new console, but
An
his
extra
next
mode.
jump will be an unexpected one.
Commercials? We're fast forwarding.
Ian will get a $1.5 million bonus. The beat starts in 60 seconds.
Faster! Faster!
The line between good and evil has been drawn.
Or Transformers.
Protect. Destroy. Which side will you choose? Transformers the game.
Yo, what your boys got there? It's a Pizzone. That's huge.
Yeah, I want a Pizzone.
So,
no. It's back. The Pizza Hut Pizzone
I
is
want a
yours alone.
Pizzone.
Over 1 pound of melted cheese and tasty toppings.
I actually remember
Just
this
a pizza
commercial.
crust, a biggie for the tiny price of $5.99. Or get 2 for $10.99. Tackle your hunger with classic meaty or pepperoni.
Hey, which one? Yeah. Order up.
Get way more. Get America's favorite pizza. Pizza Hut. Now online.
Hey guys, I'm Layla Kaylee. Electronic Arts is rolling out the red carpet for Peter Moore, who just stepped down from his VP position at Microsoft by giving him a $1.5 million bonus and a base salary of $550,000. Apparently, running the sports division at EA is a better paying gig than President of the United States, which only pays $400,000 annually. Not if you have stocks in Halliburton, though. In other news, Steve Jobs, the father of the iPod...
Does she know that, you know, they have, like, life security, like Secret Service? Because I think that's why the president... Anyways.
Top Blender magazine's list of the 25 most influential people in web music, dubbed the Power Geek 25. The mag put Tom Anderson and Krista Wolf, co-founders of MySpace, as second on the list. Get more of the news you need to know at g4tv.com/thefeed. I am Layla Kaylee, and you've just been fed.
Kind of scares me.
It's the 10th and final
Bro,
season
how many fucking...
with special features and deleted scenes. Starting SG1 on DVD.
Come on!
July 24th. People are smart.
Jesus Christ!
They don't want smoke and mirrors. They want a smart rate. Like our 30-year fixed mortgage around 6 1/8%. People want
Come on!
to get a loan without being sawed in half. Ditech. People are smart.
Yes, guys, Sweet Peppermint, we for business!
Sweet Peppermint is a hit! Does this feel familiar to anyone else? Like deja vu?
Is that Sheldon?
So Brad from accounting tells me, if the new flavor lasts so long, won't we sell
less gum? Yes, we will sell less gum. The flavor does last too long. This all happened before. But now the factory shuts down.
Yo, it's like before he got famous. Well, what was Sheldon doing before Big Bang Theory, like the actor? What he was doing?
And you say?
Maybe the flavor does last too long.
New Stride Sweet Peppermint, the ridiculously
Being in gum
long-lasting
commercials.
Don't worry about those guys.
I am just sick
Geico?
of this. Dude, what do you expect?
You went with Geico.com. What, to
Hey,
save some
dumb
money?
It's my life, okay?
Just a little loyalty would be nice, that's all.
What? Having Geico makes me less of a caveman?
Tina's here, we're getting back together. Hey,
Give us a minute.
Damn.
Geico.com. So easy, a caveman can do it.
So, where do you think this guy should move?
I'd say this way. And let's make sure that sound effect we used in the last level fits in here too.
This one?
Yeah.
You know, I'm so glad I got into game design. It's cool to be able to create the kind of games that we play.
I know what.
This is real? There's no way this is real. This can't be real. This can't be real. This is not a real thing.
What you mean? And the training at Collins College takes less time than most people might think.
Can you believe we get paid to do this?
For a complimentary DVD called 8.
This is literally what Fruit Baskets thought was going to happen with Mario RPG. Like, they thought this was going to be like him and Will.
So, where do you think this guy should move?
I'd say this way. And let's make sure that sound effect we used in the last level fits in here too.
This one?
Yeah.
You know, I'm so glad I got into game design. It's cool to be able to create the kind of game.
First off, they have GameCube controllers, but then I guess they're using. I mean, back then they didn't really have ways to use it on computers. So I don't know how the fuck they're using it on a computer back then. They just have like a dev kit. I like how they have their dev thing behind them. They have no keyboards or notes or anything at all. They're just like, yeah, use that sound effect that they have on like a mixing board.
Games that we play.
I know what you mean. And the training at Collins College takes less time than most people might think.
Can you believe we get paid to do this?
For a
Can you I'm just imagining being like chilling with someone and being like, wow, can you believe the training we got at Collins College actually made us good game designers? They'd be like, get the fuck out of my house, you robot.
Complimentary DVD called 888-823-0999. Operators are standing by. That's 888-823-0999.
I always imagine that they're like panicking. Like,
stay focused for the next 60 seconds. That's all the time I have to tell you the truth about HD television. The truth your cable company doesn't want you to hear. Cable wants you to believe they're keeping up with HD capacity. They're not. But DirecTV is. And soon, DirecTV will be offering up to 150 HD channels. That's 3 times more than cable. Call now for the best in HD. DirecTV also has more sports in HD than cable. And with DirecTV, every channel is 100% digital picture and sound. Do you know what else? Packages start at only $29.99 per month.
No way!
Compare that to your cable bill.
That's Netflix and shit is still cheaper.
Costs, no equipment to buy, and professional installation is free. Call now. You also get a free HD receiver or DirecTV DVR upgrade. Call immediately and receive a free 7-inch portable DVD player from America's #1 satellite provider. Time's up. Make the call.
Did you call?
Resident Evil 3, Beowulf, Iron of Woman, Watchmen, Rob Zombies, Halloween.
There is actually been like 5 minutes of commercials. Longer. There's been longer.
In 1998, Capcom follows up Mega Man's arrival on the PlayStation by agreeing to Sony's demand for a new look at the little robot.
Wait a second. Where are you going, Mega Man? That's not the right way.
But the overhaul will take some work.
The Mega Man series is originally a 2D game, and trying to transform that 2D game into a 3D world. How would Mega Man look as he's jumping in a 3D world?
What would his testicles look like?
As he's firing, running, all in this 3D world. So many different animations and movements you have to think about that aren't considered in 2D because they don't exist.
Why is the music?
I'm going to have to say there's one particular trait about the Mega Man Legends series that really stands out.
So they interviewed the director of the Battle Network series to ask him what he thought about Mega Man Legends.
It would have to be that you're on an adventure.
I'm okay, Roll. Everything's all right here.
Trying to put Rockman in this new 3D world and have him interact with everything in a believable fashion and still have all the fans think, yes, that is in fact the Mega Man that I'm used to playing as. Trying to keep that image was very difficult. It's a game that utilizes 3D, a really free world where you can go and do anything you really want to. It's not very linear. And with this adventurous world inside the Mega Man Legends series, we figured that there's a lot of different kinds of action, not just destroying an enemy or defeating an enemy.
Yeah, I think like a mobile game too.
Other kinds of action are just, for example, walking down the road and maybe you kick a can or you shoot down a tree or something like that. So that alone gave it a lot of freedom and made it a lot more of a huge whole new world and adventure. I think that's what really makes the Legends series stand out.
Mega Man Legends is definitely, I would say, it's the most underrated Mega Man game. I mean, it took Mega Man kicking and screaming into 3D gaming.
Underrated.
Unfortunately, many don't agree.
The graphics were not state-of-the-art, but they were decent at the time and still
What? It's like the best looking PS1 game. Like, what? Who is this asshole? Fuck this guy.
Mega Man fans picked up on. It didn't sell as well as the 2D games, but it was something that at least...
I'm fact checking this guy. I don't trust him. At one point, Capcom had planned to release 1997's Mega Man Legends in the US under the... It actually came out before Ocarina of Time. Damn. Oh, the game did not sell well. Let me see reception. Since its release, Mega Man Legends has received moderately positive critical response from video game publications. While the ports for N64 and PC received mixed to negative comments. 59 out of 100. Oh god. Critics like that Legends shared various elements of the original Mega Man series. Like the variation of the weapons, plenty of shoot 'em up sequences for fans of traditional Mega Man titles. The N64 port, however, received criticism by Famitsu for being too similar to the original game. IGN commented that the PlayStation game was a poor experience, asking why Capcom decided to make an N64 owner suffer through it unchanged. Damn. That's a literal quote from IGN. Gamescom thought that the graphics were outdated, and apart from not having any update from the original game, some music and sound clips were lost during conversion. I guess it's kind of like Sonic Adventure, where they're like, why did they just port it 1-to-1 and not fix, like, literally anything at any point? Doesn't enjoy 6 Wesley Fenlon listed Mega Man Legends as a potential game to be ported to the Wii. Yeah, good idea. And if you say that this game did not sell well, which he attributed to it being released years before sandbox games came into vogue. Sure,
At least made Sony happy that it was 3D on their platform.
Boy, that new engine sure is something. Completely different from the old one.
Following the leap into the third dimension, Capcom begins to look for
That's
other
basically
video
IRL
game
puzzles.
genres for their star to explore. First, Capcom sets their sights on the popular world of strategy gaming with the Mega Man Battle Network series.
There's a dude!
Actually, there was two things that were kind of problematic about Battle Network #1. First of all, there was never a game of its type before. There was no pattern to follow, no rough idea to go upon. If there was any type game, it was never really successful. They all failed. So to blend an action game along with the kind of fun you get from the Pokemon games.
Kill that Koopa, see him. Everyone loves Pokemon.
Or a Yu-Gi-Oh card game or something like that.
And Yu-Gi-Oh.
To blend those two elements together, just the right amount of balance to make the game fun, yet new and fresh, that was very difficult.
The combat system in the Mega Man Battle Network games is very different from what you see in a traditional Mega Man game. It's really an interesting variation from the type of gameplay that Mega Man is known for.
But Capcom returns to the classic Mega Man style with the release of Mega Man Zero.
Love this game.
Going back to that style of gameplay,
hard as balls.
It's a lot easier to understand what you have to do when you go into a game like that cold and you just pick up the controller for the first time. You run to the right and you beat guys up. You shoot, you jump on platforms. People are comfortable with that.
You see, I'm a dumb fuck, and I can't understand RPGs. But this guy's wrong, because Battle Network ends up becoming a way more popular series, considering it ended up having an entire other series. Although I guess the ZX also happened. And then with the collections, the Battle Network collection sold over like a bajillion million copies. Like it actually sold over 1 million, which like Mega Man like never does. I think it's almost at 2 million now or something.
In 2003, Capcom celebrates the 15th anniversary of its beloved character and releases updates to all 3 of its ongoing Mega Man series. Mega Man X7.
Yikes.
Mega Man Network Transmission.
Yikes.
And Mega Man Zero 2.
Okay.
After 15 years as one of the most revered game characters, he shows no signs of slowing.
But Mega Man is Capcom's biggest selling game series of all time.
No, it's not.
Mega Man is a very appealing character. He's got just the right amount of zip and power. There are so many different Mega Mans that you're always going to find one that appeals to you.
Mega Man's still around today is because he's one of the staples of gaming history.
They're going to keep making them damn things until he dies. I don't know.
He is what they live on still. There are so many games and so many fans of Mega Man that he's never going to die.
I'm sure they're going to continue to do a lot more and a lot better Mega Man games. He's here to stay.
One day. He's here to stay. Here to stay. Yeah, right? Mega Man forever, right? Woo! Mega Man forever! Strong Mega Man naked.
I've been making Mega Man for about 15, 16 years now. That's a long time, but I still haven't had enough of him. He's a great character. I've always loved him, and I want to continue to keep making games with him in it. There's no reason to stop if you've got something good on your hands. The Blue Bomber himself, Mega Man. He really is a large part of my life.
I like your version better, Kuja.
It's a legend of heroes.
Oh no! What the fuck? Oh, clearly Rob changed the channel. Fuck. Mega Man till we die. Mega Man till we die. Okay. I'm gonna wash my hands before we start, but I'll put like the intro on so you can see the little cool intro thingy it does. The remix. Playtime is over. One more sec, sorry. Alright, I'm back. Actually, wait. Alright, here's what my notes. Alright. Alright. The X challenge. You gotta open up your Twitter. No, look at them. There are countless Mavericks who suffered defeat at your hands. Now, somehow, they're reappearing. They're causing havoc. We're not going to explain why, because that would require us to actually spend some money on development. Propel yourself, X! I mean, it's still around. It's just... exists. It became a mobile game. And that's all we really got, besides collections. Unfortunately. So we're kind of... They did Mega Man 11 at the beginning of the Switch life, and that's pretty much been it. Okay, so it's still 4x3. Interesting. Original? I just want to do normal. Alright, here we go. Let's just ask what it looks like and everything. Go! Alright, oh, I have to choose my weapons and everything, right? So we're fighting Shield Penguin and Frost Walrus. Or maybe it just locks me in with those weapons. I see what it looks like. Okay, we can... What, is this a little cursed? A little cursed. Ow. Okay. That's Strike Chain. So weird seeing Strike Chain with this fucking version. It's so weird seeing like Mega Man 1 shit with Ultimate Armor X. Trim me out. Oh god! Oh. Do we have a menu? It's just like you can choose your thing. Oh, we're on a timer too? Jeez. Oh god. How do they have so much fucking health? Well, we might be fucked. So then we don't have that crazy fucking version of Penguin. Yo, if the Penguin did the thing with that out, I'd be so fucked. I wonder for the sake of time if I should do easy. Just for the sake of not spending all night doing this. Oh, I can reselect. Okay. Let's do spin wheel. Fire. I guess rising fire. Fire? Fire, man.
Shield Penguin.
But yeah, so if you're curious, like that Inafune guy you saw, he like left Capcom or whatever. So Mega Man kind of died when he left, and then it kind of just been on a weird life support thing since then. Yeah, it's at least like more normal damage. And yeah, then he went on to make a Kickstarter for a game called Mighty Number 9. And that was quite a story, if you don't know about that. Like, I can't really do it justice in like a one-sentence answer with the amount of shit that happened. Essentially, he like got a lot of money, made a super subpar game, and tried to ask for more money for another Kickstarter in the middle of the Kickstarter to make a Mega Man Legends thing or something called Red Ash. A lot of people forget about that part. I didn't forget. How is Chill Penguin being the bigger dick here? Complete. Yeah, there's an excellent challenge in each game. Alright, 1, 2, Wheel Gator, Bubble Crab. Guess we have to go through the whole thing without, Oh, so you're like locked in for both stages. Interesting. Well, good thing I got the Wheel Gator thing. Although it's ironic they're working together, considering they're basically enemies, weapon-wise. Oh, we're in this level? Fuck, that makes sense. Which one's real? Buddy. I forgot about Wheel Gator. I forgot about Wheel Gator. Nobody forgets about Wheel Gator. They kind of nerfed the thing a little bit. Can I charge it? Oh, I can. Oh, fuck me. Well, that changes everything. Oh, I have the saber too. I'm X6X. I can duck too. Let's go. Oh, I want to see if I can duck it. Get out of here. Okay. 1, 3. How many are there? Oh, good old Splash Beast and Crescent Brizzly. Oh, shit. Did I shave? I should be good. Spoilers for X5. I always wish that, like, I'm pretty sure it's the same challenge in both games, like in both collections. Or would it make more sense if they, like, catered it? I wonder if they were going to do that originally and they ran out of time. That they'd have X1 and X4 bosses in part 1. Then they'd have the collection 2 would have the X5, X6. Or just like a different set. There's not that many bosses for X5, X6. I wonder how they decide what things count for these bosses. Or if it's only gonna be like literal. But they usually put like the gimmicky boss with like a non-gimmicky boss. I've noticed. What are you doing? I want a Z-Saber him. What's the buttons? Nice. It's fun to Z-Saber him once. Give him a little Z-Saber. A little Z-Saber love tap, you know? What if I was counting like each time it made damage? Like, did I really use it that much? Don't they count like 100 or something? Oh, what a remix. Dum, ba-dum. Yeah, most of I must either place really low or they don't keep track after a certain point anymore. Maybe to save server costs or something. Let's see. Oh, I can see all the bosses there. Let's do this for sure. Let's do this. Doesn't that just make me invincible? Does that just literally make me invincible?
Storm out.
Yo, we got the double up! That's what I call some storm on storm action. It does just make you invincible. Oh, but it won't let me charge. There. Oh, and they like way less time. Ow. Get. Go. I just wanted to like duck Storm Eagle. That'd be nice. Just give like a, you know. Man, normal is like too hard, but easy is too easy. It's weird. I find they always have a hard time balancing these Mega Man modes. You know? And what the fuck's hard? It's hard just like, you die in one hit. Oh, I have the anchor. I like how the anchor actually works. It's pretty slow. Spiral Pegasus. Pegasus. Neon Tigre.
Spiral Pegasus. Neon Tiger.
Who would not fight Spiral Pegasus? Why can't I say his name? Spiral Pegasus or Neon Tigre. I specifically got rolling, spinning shit for this fuck. So weird seeing Spiral Pegasus in here. He looks so out of place. Like he's so fucking big compared to Neon Tiger. I guess that would make sense. There'd be different sized robots for different purposes. All right. Clean this clock. Put up. All right, next. Bull Kraken and Shield Sheldon.
Bull Kraken. Shield Sheldon.
I like how Bull Kraken, that whole X5, they gotta change all those names. Right, Shield Sheldon. Keep that name. That one's good. Why is it so long? I wonder if it's like a loading screen. Or the game's secretly loading. Or is everything just weak to the fucking metal anchor? I wonder what level they put the X5 bosses at. Like if they're at their, like, you know, level 99 shit. And then everyone was weak. Get out of here, Sheldon. Get out of here, Sheldon. Get out of here, Sheldon. Did I mention the get out of here, Sheldon? Well. Uploading score. I have to look, fuck. Did it. Oh? Oh, I'm good enough this time. I'm good enough this time. Let's go. I made the list. I'm 5,000 in the world. Tied with like a bajillion other people. 55, 45 or whatever. All right. Soul Body. Let's do Speed Burner. Frost Tower. Thanks, Wind Spiral. We got Bubble Crab again?
Sparkman. Bubble Crab.
That's kind of lazy. Like, there's a bajillion bosses and we got the same ones again. Not Mandrill, but Bubble Crab. You think that would still freeze him? It still hurts him the same. You think it would freeze him too? Okay. And then for your ass. Shut. 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 Chill. 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 I do like how they flooded Spark Mandrill's room though. That is cool. Oh, next up, Cybercock and Tano Rhino.
Oh.
How did the fuck do they say his name? Oh, Oh. 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 We just fought your ass, Cyber Peacock. I like how Tunnel Rhino is slightly a threat here. I want to see someone do this damage list. You take like no damage, so you can just like tank everything on easy mode. But on normal mode, you take too much damage. It do be kind of fucked. Treat ladies nice. Shout out to that Thwomp. The Doppel gang up. X time for a virtual training session. What would happen if you faced Dr. Doppler and his most fearsome creation at the same time? The God Carmachino. What the fuck is that name? The God Carmachino-Aneri. How drunk was Doppler?
Dr. Doppler.
God.
God Carmachino-Aneri.
Even the guy struggled with that. God Carmachino-Aneri. Over in this room. This is gonna be a bullshit fight. This is gonna be a bullshit fight. Bruh. How the fuck would you do this on hard or whatever? How? about my dick? I don't know you like that. Like, I'm basically just gonna have to kill this guy first before I could even think about taking out Doppler and this bullshit charging shit. See, wait! It goes so far in this! Okay. That does fuck you. I like God tier buster. Nice Z-Saber. Would have been a nice touch if the Z-Saber still worked. I did the wrong thing. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Still a dick. I can't take too long because there's a time limit. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Okay. Okay. Fuck me, dude. Fuck! Oh, that worked out. You dick. Shoot him in the dick. One singular dick shot to end it off. That's how you show them you mean business. That says your high score will only be registered if you achieved a high enough rank. I just noticed it said that when I was saving there. If I'm not good enough, I am good enough. 9,000. I'm better than you, Jade and Fur and Visor. You want to say why people say X7 is worse than X6? I'm in agreement. My name is Celestial. Like, unironically, I like X7 a lot more than X6. I think X6 is absolute trash. Its only merit is that it's a kind of cool speed run. Let's see. They keep just giving us the same shit, like the bosses. Guys, we're doing the X challenge right now. We have to fight 2 bosses at once. Doing on easy mode because the balance scaling is whack in this. Sup? Oh, that was a different song. The X3. I hope it goes like longer than 2 seconds. Oh wait, let me check something. Okay. If the voice X7 is bad, but at least they translated like X6, which is Japanese in both releases. Actually, they removed the Japanese voice acting in a lot of the collections for X6. A lot of them will just be like nothing. And the worst part is that they were gonna fix X6 And they even like removed a bunch of content from like the GameCube PS2 release of the X Collection. Because they were gonna like add it into the PSP versions and stuff. You remember like that? They were doing like the whole remake, Maverick Hunter X stuff. So that whole version got delayed like a couple months. Removed content and shit. It was weird. I think the timer must count, right? Let's double check here. I hate the game boss fight. That's actually the one reason why I think that game is garbage, let alone the other shit. It doesn't like say how it calculates it. Huh. Alright, Axel the Red. Or Spike Rose Red. Yeah. Okay. Kakyon. After the third level, when it starts tallying up your points. Yeah. We'll look on that one more specifically. Do you think they tell you like between levels too? We're starting to actually get to like interesting combinations. I like the this one's actually a decently hard fight. Oh fuck. You wanna know why? Because you're not using an X3 boss. Use those X3 bosses, you're gonna have a bad time. Get off me! Your RNG nightmare system? Yeah, that's why we're gonna be using the tweaks thing. Nobody can deflect the Emerald Splash. Storm Eagle, Toxic Seahorse, uh-oh. Sudden whirlwinds and torments of acid rain. Like Rose Red's head is a reference to the character that I mentioned. Oh! I only checked out like the first like part of JoJo. I never went to like part 3 or whatever. But I remember reading the first part with like the guy moves into the rich guy's house and like they go to the bad part of town and that's where they learn about fighting and all this shit. It's all about a big revenge plot to Dio or whatever to avenge his father. Can't remember the exact. I haven't read it in a hot minute. How close was I? Now, I know a lot of people say part 3. I actually liked part 1 a lot. I didn't stop reading because it was like I was disinterested or anything. I was into the whole like period piece, like graphic violent shit. It was more just you know, you just read shit and then you just move on sometimes. Especially with like stuff like that where you can kind of pick it up at any time.
Okay.
There's obviously like Scott Pilgrim or something. You can read in like you can read all the volumes pretty quick. But those like never-ending style series, I'm less gung ho. Although I have read all of Dragon Ball, like from OG to Z. I'm actually going through it again. Sorry, I forgot what the weakness was for a second. It is trippy seeing Storm Eagle here. It should be after this battle. Is you not the small eagle area? I don't even think this arena's very small. It's more like wide. Yeah, time bonus. Energy bonus, so I guess it's for your health. And time bonus, that's how much time you have left. Energy and time bonus. Do they have a high score? Do I have a high score? Is my score high? No rank? Sag. Alright, number 5. Dark Necrobat, Spiral Pegasus. Oh, we got a double header here. Let's do Race Splasher, Gravity Well, and Magma Blade. You like the Hammond and Ripple in parts 1 and 2? Is the X challenge different? I thought they were the same. Are they actually different? I like how he's standing on nothing. Now we're on his home turf. Oh, I always like the reference to the... This is a reference to like that shooting game or whatever, right? Like Fantasy Zone or some shit. That's Sega's Fantasy Zone. And this was like their mascot or something, wasn't it? This little green thing. Oh! I got Skyvered! So now we got the small arena. Yo! Buddies! What is what Capcom Super Maverick designs? I mean, a sea sponge, a snail, a mushroom, a rose, a scarab, a water flea, an onion. Let's try again. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Spiral Pegasus. Dark Necrobat.
I never noticed he had the Repliforce on his face. I am from Repliforce. To do literally anything? Okay, absolutely broken tier. I actually liked how they always did like more creative style bosses like that. Like they always tried to make these like super you know, it's not just like man or like it's just a dragon or something, like your usual go-tos. Ooh, the double kill. The double. Now that's what I call a double kill. Double kill. Morph Moth and Blizzard Wolfgang.
Morph Moth. Blizzard Wolfgang.
It's obviously Wolfgang. Oh, I wasn't expecting to be here. But that makes obvious sense. Because of the level design needed. Let me play. I was like, how is Morph Moth not weak to fire? Yeah, if you're too slow. There must be like a really fast strat for that one. This one we're doing pretty good so far. Like, comparatively. Although I'm taking forever now in this part. Camera. Oh, he does like no damage? Oh, okay. Like the damage tuning is so bizarre. They just have like a general set for all bosses, I guess. Because everything just does 1 damage. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming is top 10,000, exactly. I have the same thought. Alright, Tidal Whale and Jet Stingray. Duff McWhalen. Forever Duff McWhalen. My one love, Duff McWhalen. We go back all the way. Me and McMahon. I guess that's why there's a long intro for that. But only one of them gets affected by it, I see. I think those spike stones to kill though. Get out of there! I don't know if I'll kill you. Get peed on. Get peed on. Okay. I'd say it's one of the better runs we've had. $51,000. See where that puts us. $2,000. Yeah, that was a pretty good run. The first one we had a really good strat with the gravity well. Let's go. We're better than all these Japanese people. Take that, Sancho, Giovanni, and Bender. Bite my shiny metal ass. $421,030. Do 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 do. Up it up it up. Oh wait, hold on. I was like, wait, that looks all the same shit. Blast Hornet, Blaze Heat Nicks. Gravity Well seems absolutely broken tier. Wind Slasher. Top 2,000. I'm happy with that.
Blaze Heat Nicks. Blast Hornet.
Blaze Heat Nicks. Blast Hornet. I wonder if I should do the cooking stream and then X5. We might not have time to finish all of X5 today. We ended up doing a lot more video stuff than I planned. That's okay. Sort of had an idea that that would happen. That's fucking broken tier. Jesus Christ. This might be the most broken tier weapon, actually. This is better than Metal Blade. Get out of there, Axe. Jesus Christ. Actually broken tier. This one we could probably get a top record on if they all were weak to the aiming laser. Wolfgang and Burn Dino Rex. Cool. Cool.
Wizard Wolfgang. Burn Dino Rex.
Bring it. I got your X challenge right here. Alright. Actually broken tier. Actually broken tier. Actually broken tier. All right. Alright. Yeah, the aiming laser is actually broken. If aiming laser is ever an option, just you quit it, you win. Yo, is this okay? This one's sick. Colonel and General. Wow, we fought with peace. Did everything end in war. Too late now. Soldier's pride. Well, it's surrender. After the challenge, that's.
Colonel. General.
Colonel. General. It'd be cool if you could do this with Zero, and he just like had all this shit. Like he can't equip any weapons.
Get ready. Show me your true power.
This is gonna be fucked. Except we have laser. Oh shit. He ain't weak to laser! Let's have a weapon that can actually hit this guy this time. I have no excuse, we just did this fight. We never saw that move last time. Fuck. I was hoping we could like hover and then keep hovering by getting hit. That one was a bit slower. Mostly because that fight is just a bit more obtuse. Not obtuse, but just harder. Where are we? $8,000, damn. It must be a faster strat still. Oh, maybe it's that wind thing then. How about we go straight up? Okay. 7-1. Let's go.
Rainy Turtle.
It's Rainy Turtloid. Turtloid? No, Turtloid. You'd be a Turtloid. He still does his thing. That's cool. He still loses the armor. Is that the one time I feel like the game it's actually kind of slowing down? Come on, Turtleoid. Come on, Turtleoid. Like X6 isn't the best Mega Man, but at least the bosses don't just float around. This guy rolls around, you know? Now they definitely do a little bit of floating around in X6. Joe Penguin, Neon Tiger. Okay, now we're just getting like shit we've already seen.
Neon Tiger. Chill Penguin.
Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-da. But Doctor, I am Rise Star on Genesis. Damn. 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 Game. 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 Shoot him in the dick. We shoot him in the dick. That was Mega Man confirming the dick shot. Split Mushroom. Infinity Million. How do I say his name?
Split Mushroom. Infinity
Majin. I feel like they wanted to not be offensive. He's all split, no mushroom. You know what I'm saying? This is actually a hard pair up. One of those X6 bosses that actually does something. Da 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 da. Okay. Are you trying to get it within like the 9-minute mark, you know? Where do we rank? We rank. Oh wait, we're on the wrong one. Was it 7? I think it was 7. 5,562. That's me. Alright, we're almost done. Might as well wrap this up. Crescent shot. Let's try a bunch of shit here. Bring it. Spiral Beatnik. Well, now Spiral Pegasus, you can't knock me up the fucking ledge. I still wish they used like more bosses. It's weird like how many repeats there are. Like where there's like Vile and stuff. Or at least like repeat the boss fights. You don't always get the fight over and over again, like the Colonel and shit. I mean, this is a pretty annoying combination. Definitely living up to that part of the bargain. Jesus Christ, is that why they did this? Wow, I didn't even notice there was platforms there. That fucked with my brain. I unironically did not see those platforms. Like blended together. Mission complete. Alright, Dark Necrobat and Blizzard Wolfgang. We're just getting through like the repeats of the repeats of the repeats now. Blizzard Wolfgang. Oh. What you got, Blizzard? What you got, Blizzard? Game. 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 Morph Moth Commander Yamarak. Oh, it's actually a different boss. Let's go.
Morph Moth Commander
Yamark. Yamark? Yamark. Oh, yeah, Mark. Oh, we're back in here again. How'd they change the arena? Okay. So far, so good. Just get him off the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Yeah, let's dance. This boss is a bit easier when it doesn't become an absolute death machine in its second phase. That's always like the biggest issue with this fight is like the second half of Morph Moth is just like, whoa, whoa. All right, number 8, we are at no rank. Oh, there must be an even faster strat. 422-600. All right, last but not least, over 900. Gravity well, cyclone, shotgun ice.
Reigning through. Spark Man.
Fuck Mandrill. Tell them I got your Spark Mandrill right here. There's like a bigger version of Spark Mandrill stage. That's sick as hell. Why didn't they do more of this? There's so much like wasted potential. No, I wouldn't say wasted, but like untapped potential with this. I would have fucking loved some levels, but the fact they even did like anything new was really fucking cool. Kill him. He's like no freaking ammo. Like holy shit. That totaled like 180. But up. Whee. All right, what's next? Oh, Metal Shark Player. Speaking of weird fucking names.
Storm. Metal Shark Player.
Meh, meh, meh. Oh shit. He's a metal shark. But what is he a player of? The people? Our dreams, our hopes, our aspirations? I also like how he doesn't actually dive underground. He just kind of does this weird half-ass, like, they were gonna program it, and then they were like, eh. How dare you call upon a boss that's cooler than you? How dare you? All right, one more to go. Iris and Double. The war has been cruel, full of loss and tragedy. Friends have been betrayed us, and sometimes it can seem hard to go on. We can't quit until there's peace. Kill everyone you love, X.
Iris. Double.
Wait, he said double. Jeez. Double. Final boss, I guess.
You're gonna get hurt, X.
Don't talk shit.
Okay, I'll do it.
So they added like an extra 1 or 2 there. Well, this is gonna be fucked up. Although it is ironic that we have the hover for Iris's fight, so it makes her fight a lot easier. But something that Zero would never have. Love this song. Basically just keep shooting it, I guess. And then I keep shooting, 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 shooting. Have a game for us. What?
I'll show you no mercy.
Yo, what? What the fuck? Why is Colonel here? The fucking Colonel assist at the end. What the fuck? Yo, he just dipped out with his... That was definitely not a good one. Oh, 7,000. Okay. Better than I thought I'd do. Not as good as Alucard. GG. Oh, I can shoot it. And you're fired. And you're fired. You? Definitely fired. Fired. Giga fired. Turbo fired. You? Taku gets to stay. Yas and the TS can stay. The AK Guawa can stay. The She can stay. Well, I can just do this too. It's already getting so fucking late. I guess I started late too. Did I say Cockman? I saw that. I said Cockman. Cockman. What if they expect you to destroy every single letter? Cause yeah, no. Wow, so many QA testers. QA team, QA manager. I. Gallery support. Trademark support. Publicity. Some guys who got promoted. Rockman editor guy. Planner, the sales strategy. The eCapcom. Customer service. The manual. Oh god. We have a whole other company to go through. Oh god. These are all the programmers. That was it. They just had the M2 guys program it. Now Capcom USA. Okay, I can skip it. It's like, can we skip it? Where do I fall on the ranks? Overall, I am 5,000. Oops. I am 5,000, 53, 56 overall. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Does at least show the credits on the thingy now? Like the... What the fuck is this? Maybe that's something on hard mode. Huh. Well, that collection is done. Bada bing, bada boom.